Hey everybody, we're about to get really busy here at the Mountain Homestead. We're going to be getting a building. It's 12 by 28 feet and it has 2 lofts in the top where we can store things, and on the bottom we're going to be having hubby's workshop for one half of it, and the other half is going to be for me. I'm going to have my gardening supplies and also some tables set up and grow lights so that I'll be able to start growing plants indoors in the springtime. I'm really excited about it. But before we do all that, we have to clear the land. And there's a lot of trees in this area that have to come down. Now hubby and his brother are going to be taking down most of the trees, but there are a few that are just about 100 feet tall, and we can't do it because they're going to actually have to be toppled. Like they come down maybe 10, 12 feet, cut it, and then another 12 feet, cut it again. Because if you cut the whole thing, no matter where it lands, it can do some damage that we don't want. And we really don't have the equipment to do something like that, so we're going to have some professionals come out. So anyway, I want you to join me on this adventure. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So come on out with me and let's get started. So what you got there?
All right, so we got a new Echo 20-inch chainsaw. We had an 18, and it was nice and fairly light, but it was just bogged down a little bit. And then when you start getting this big stuff, so we stepped up another couple inches. I personally don't think I'll go any bigger just because I'm getting older, and I don't really need to have one that I got to fight too much. This is about 13 pounds. Probably when I get out and cut a little bit more, I'll have built up a little bit more. Right now I've been doing desk jobs, so I'm kind of not in the shape that I should be in, but yeah, it's good. 20 inches, it seems like it has good power to it, and I like the Echo products because they've always done me good.
Now this tree is leaning in a direction that if it were to fall, it would crush a lot of my plants. So hubby's going to try to make it come down in the opposite way.
We're trying to get it to pull back towards the forest so it doesn't fall on your little bushes.
Okay.
Try to get this as high as I can.
Here it goes. Now it's cooperating. Standing up tall and pretty right now. There she goes. There she goes. Right where he wanted it. Hubby and his brother Richard are pulling up pine seedlings and marking the trees that need to come down. Now they're cutting it up in sections for firewood. And guess who's going to haul and stack it? That's right, I've got to earn my keep somehow. I had to stop filming this part because I had to answer the phone. I found out that my brother-in-law ended up on the ground when the tree toppled over and fell on his ladder. He's okay though. Then the graders came out, and the very first thing they did was transplant my forsythia bush that was in front of the area that we're going to be using for the building. I sure hope the poor thing lives. They did manage to get quite a bit of the root balls, so with a little water and TLC, I think it'll make it. Then they started taking out the stumps. I'm sure glad that job wasn't left up for me to do. And then hubby just relaxed and enjoyed a conversation with a good old country boy, while the grader did his best trying to level that land. And then when the graders were finished, the tree service people arrived. And this young man climbed that 100-foot tree in less than 30 seconds. It was unbelievable. That tall tree was pine, and we don't like to use that in our fireplace because it gets it all gummed up. So we told them to go ahead and chip it. I ended up with 3 piles of wood chips. Now you know that I will put them into good use. Now it's time to meet that guy that climbed and toppled that big tree.
That was right at it. It was pushing it.
I measured that sucker in the butt.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing this for probably 10 years.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it.
It's a good job though. It pays the bills.
Yeah. Keep you fit.
Yeah.
You can't be a slacker.
Yeah, you don't really know, how many muscles you got in your body until you have to use all of them to get to the top of one of those trees. After the first one, you figure it out really quick.
We no sooner got finished with everything when the delivery man pulled up in front of the cabin with our building. And the delivery man came up to me and said there was no way he was going to be able to get that building through that gate and up our drive. Next week will be part 2. Be sure to watch. And God bless everybody.